I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't want to hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Vegas. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Malcolm Hoots. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. Inside the 30. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Penix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. but they separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Pettis, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
They'll begin here on the ground. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st down, Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Asante Samuel Jr. getting in for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
Gun.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Joshua McCarty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3. Joshua McCarty
out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
On second down, here's Penix. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Trying to start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
On one, right? Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
To number 89.
That is a big gainer for the Rams. 33 yards.
First down, Rams.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here we go, here we go. Hey,
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Balance. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Great cover. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Gun. Start. Ready. Raise up. 12. Start.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. It brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's on the side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
That's his
yards.
3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
Get set.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That one into the hands of Atwell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the 7.
The ball carried by number 34. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go. Right in.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
By Malcolm Brooks.
On line, ready? Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Here's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides. and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Out of the backfield, it's Szn2. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Las Vegas.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Penix now off the bootleg. Flush to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 17, Rams 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. A first down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to be incomplete. Butler's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams have tied it at 17.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you take. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even care.
Joshua Hardy to kick off for the Rams.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Me and all the bros in the soul and ride like when it outside, so I'm staying this side. Show that you can knock back to the booth.
Now Genty. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will go up by 7.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Rams 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Kyren Williams. And he will go all the way. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Joshua Hardy on
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Penix. He'll let this go for Pickens. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Penix on third and long. And that is incomplete. Trying to get to his tight ends, drops out. And now it's fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's the toss as they look to run. Ooh. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So second down, and they'll run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
20-yard line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch.
To number 80.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Atwell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. To throw is Burrow. He's got it. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big game on fourth down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's get set. Sahad.
They'll give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point from Harding is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
On the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Left side by Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Penix. Down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no it.
It's now third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side with Williams. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Big 13. Big time.
Now, Burr. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much. They do convert to keep the drive going.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the book. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall to shack now. Still push a button to let the hoop on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
Here's a handoff to Williams. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Gun.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a
You know,
yard.
at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Right 80.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just